welcome back to my channel. So for today I'm gonna have a video that's a little bit different. It's gonna be a little story time, so if you would like to stay and hear it, then just keep watching. So today I'm gonna be telling you about the time that, which this wasn't too long ago, by the way, about the time that a hotel worker told me that I was being cheated on. So let's start from the beginning. I meet this guy and he's, you know, a dream. Let's call him like I don't know, let's call him David. So David was a dream. He was so thoughtful, so attentive, oh my god, and he loved being like smothered per se. I don't know, like he loved like when people gave him a lot of attention. And to be honest, I wasn't that person. Like, I'm not a person to give a lot of attention. Like, that's just not me. At this point, we had been dating for like 8 months, so we're gonna fast forward all of that, and then we're gonna go to fast forward to our 8 months. Of course, like 8 months, it's remotely like a long time. You get to know a little bit about a person in 8 months. So that's what we have been doing. We have been getting to know each other throughout the whole time. Like he had remained the same, like very, you know, thoughtful, oh my gosh, so over the top with me and everything, right? Usually we will get into a fight or something, he'll be the first one to come over, apologize, blah blah, yada yada yada, all that good stuff, right? Nothing that will make him suspicious of any suspicious activities per se. Fast forward to, we always used to go to this one hotel, kind of live like a little bit far from each other, so we usually will meet like in the middle and we use the same hotel in the city, right? That's if I didn't want to go to his house or he didn't want to come all the way over here. So of course, since we're going there like all the time, like literally all the time, like the hotel workers are now getting to know us. Like they're recognizing us, they know who we are, they know like everything already, like from A to Z, because we're regulars at this point. We are there, we are, you know, just hanging out and whatever, all that good stuff. And then I don't know, for some reason I think I asked him like, can I see your phone or something? Or no, I think I went to the bathroom and he went over my phone, and I don't know, I think he found like something that he didn't like, I don't know, but it wasn't like during our time period or anything, it was like years ago. But it's just so happened, like I didn't know that iPhone had this feature, but on your search bar, if you search up like any word, messages from years ago that are backed up into your iCloud could pop up. So for some reason, like he thought like those messages were from that year, which I later on then proved that it wasn't even from the same year that we were in. So whatever, that was that. Those wilds on me, blah 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 blah, yada yada yada. Okay, so at this point it's like so much going on. We're like yelling at each other, like literally like having a screaming match in each other's face, like crazy, wild, like the room is becoming a complete mess, an utter mess. Like it was so bad. Like, I'm not gonna say my worst fight ever that I have ever had with a significant other, but definitely top 5. I have a lot of stories to tell, unfortunately. He still is like thinking we're on that same year, so he's feeling betrayed. So then I'm feeling all like, bitch, like you think I would do that? So he ends up leaving. Hours later, I'm like, you know what, I don't even want to see him, so I'm gonna let him go first, and I'm gonna leave later. I'm gonna get out of the hotel later. So checkout time comes up and I was like, okay, I'm just gonna leave now. It's been a couple of hours, so I shouldn't be able to see him nowhere, right? So I walk out, and as I'm walking out, I'm like, have a realization moment, like, okay, so my relationship is over, because there's no way that even if I didn't do anything after what just happened, I'm not gonna go back. Like, I'm just not. Like, you're not gonna disrespect me the way that you did, and you think that I'm gonna take you back. I'm thinking this is where it ends, and it just ends by him finding something in my phone that didn't even relate to us or anything. As I'm walking out, I think I'm so stressed out. Like, I think like it was just so much like that happened, that on my way out of the hotel, mind you, I was a regular at this hotel, I get lost like coming out. Like, I can't find the exit. I felt like I was at a maze. I was trapped. I didn't know where to go. I end up like, I'm trying to find the elevator, and I end up like taking the escalators, so like wherever the hell it takes me, because at this point I was just completely lost. I end up like taking this escalator, which takes me to the front desk. Like, it literally takes me like right next to the front desk, but on the outside of the front desk. So I come down, and at this point I wasn't heavy into Uber, to be honest. So I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna call a taxi and just like finesse him a little bit. I don't know, take me that far for like $30. So that was that. So okay, so he gives me a 30-minute like a 15-minute wait, something like 15 to 30, I don't know, something like that. I remember it being pretty long, to the point where I got like stressed out. So in every hotel lobby, you know, they have couches and everything. So I sit down in one of the couches right there, and I sit right across from the concierge. So he's right there and I'm right here, and he could see me. All the workers are around and everything, and I, like I said, I get to see these workers frequently because I come here frequently. So I sit there, and I kind of am getting like so flustered and so stressed out all over again. Like, this car is not coming. People are looking at me like, I don't know what they're thinking. Like, they probably think I'm a prostitute at this point, because I'm sitting here just like waiting on someone. So whatever. So I get stressed out, and I start crying, right? Mind you, like I said, I come here often, so these people see me often. So they're like freaking out now. They're like, oh, did something happen? Are you okay? Are you okay? Let me know. Do I have to call the police? Like, it's a hotel, so they don't want, like, you know, I'm guessing that what they thought was that I was like raped or something. I don't know. But I was like, you guys know me. Like, I come here all the time. Like, they were acting like they didn't know me for some reason. And then they were like, yeah, I know. I don't know what was the vibe. It was like a confused moment right there. And they're like, oh, are you okay? Are you okay? They keep asking me if I'm okay. And I'm like, yeah, I'm just okay. I'm okay. And then I'm like, I just had a fight with my boyfriend. And he was like, he goes like, oh, that's your boyfriend, the one that just left. And I was like, yeah, that's my boyfriend. I'm gonna come here with him all the time. And they're like, straight up like that, they look at me, and they're like, he comes here with another girl. And I was like, no, I'm that girl. And they're like, no, another girl. And then another one of the workers that is like in the back fixing something pops out and goes like, yeah, he comes here with another girl, not you. She has shorter hair. They told me. At the time I had like, no, my hair was like, I don't know, like a pretty long, like right here. The girl had her hair like up to here, and it was black, and I always had like brownish lighter hair. So, and I'm like, no, that's my boyfriend. Like, he doesn't come here with another girl. And then at that point, like, they're trying to convince me that yes, he is. And I'm like, no, like, it's me. Like, at this point now, I'm getting even more mad. Like, two and two are not clicking in my head. I'm gonna be honest. Two and two are not clicking in my head. I'm thinking he just got him confused. And then the concierge kind of steps in, and they're like, don't say no more. Like, don't say anything. And after that, I'm like even more mad now. So now I'm stressed out about one situation, stressed out about my cab not being here, stressed out about what they're telling me after they see me every day, because I'm thinking that they got me confused. So I'm just sitting there like, you know what, I'm gonna just wait for this shit outside. Like, literally in my head, I was like, I'm gonna just go outside. I don't even want them to see me anymore. Like, I don't think I can even come here ever again. So I walk out and whatever, and I literally let it leave my mind. Like, I was just like, it was so much in one day that I let it leave my mind. and I didn't talk to him for like a couple of days. I already knew at this point where like the relationship was kind of over. Like so much, like he was so disrespectful during the whole fight that I felt it already. Like even if we go back, it's not gonna last that long because just I'm not that type of person. Like you're not gonna disrespect me. After that, I'm like, days go by and go by and go by, and we don't talk until like a week later. So a week later, I'm talking to him, and I tell him about, I don't know, like we're just talking. We're not, at this point, we're not saying whether we're off or on or nothing. I just feel it in my heart that it's like, you know, when something is over, like you feel it in your heart and there's no going back. So that's the kind of feeling that I had. However, and I tell him like we're just talking about the situation and we both feel the same. We're like so much happened, blah blah, yada yada yada. There's no way we could go back and yada yada. And I agreed. Right? This is just like fast forward, so I can just tell you the main part. And I tell him, and I was like, you know, they told me at the hotel that you'd bring another girl there. And they're like, what? And I was like, yeah, they told me that you bring another girl there. And I'm thinking like they have him confused the whole time, right? And he dead ass goes, damn, they be snitching. I'm never going back there again. I was like mind fucked. Literally, like, can you imagine that the relationship that you think that you're in, where this person is amazing and that you finally found someone amazing and you've been with them for 8 months and they make all these efforts to make you feel so special, ends up all being shit and just crumbling down all in like less than an hour? Like, it was so mind-blowing to be, I don't know, I don't know. But yeah, that's how my relationship ended, with a hotel worker telling me that I've been cheated on and that I have been. Yeah, he just straight up told me, and thank God for those workers, because if not, I still probably would have been like, I don't know, like, I don't know. Sometimes girls are like, sometimes we tend to be a little dummy. So, although so much had happened in my head, I felt like I couldn't come back. I probably would have been like, you know what, I probably would have given it another chance or whatever. But like, that happening was like the biggest blessing in disguise. Like, you know, there's no bad with any good. So yes, there was a bad, but there was a good at the same time. But there's even more to this story. Like, if you really want to know how this story goes from that to like even worse, let me know down below. Like, I'll make a part 2 story time, because trust me, you will fall off your chair after what happened next. So yeah, that's my story time. If you would like to hear more from me or see more from me, you can subscribe. I have a whole bunch of story times that I can make, and yeah, if you want to listen to them, get entertained, let me know. I think my next video will be like a fashion haul, because I love fashion, so I will do that. I also make beauty videos, so if you would like to stay and subscribe, look around my channel, enjoy and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.